Alright, Shalom. This is Gamaliel Allah out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWSHI, BAHASHAM, Kakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all I can not pushing out this truth and sincerity. Alright, coming at you with a quick lesson. Alright, and this is going to be along the lines of how the things that we forsake now, the Lord is going to pay us back. Okay? You know, and in this truth, you know, we are trimming, okay? All right, we're putting off the old man, okay? We're putting off the lust of this world. We've forsaken so many things, all right? And there's a reason why we're doing that, okay? You know, number one is because the Lord ordained us, okay? And He called us to do this work, all right? So it's our job to basically put those things to the side in order to focus on the work, okay? And number two, because, you know, Lord willing, we be those men. But number two, He's gonna pay us back in the kingdom, you know, and He's gonna, you know, basically give us our due reward for the labor that we've been putting in, you know, and for the things that we forsook, you know, so many things like, we've forsaken jobs, we've forsaken, you know, so many opportunities, you know, women, you know, we've you know, put off and trimmed so many things, you know, and kind of blocked ourselves from worldly pleasures and things of that nature. All right, and it's all for one reason. It's for YAHAWSHI. So this is Matthew 19:27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we receive? What shall we have therefore? Yeah, so Peter's basically saying, you know, we forsook everything. You know, we basically have left families. Okay, Peter and I believe it was Simon. They both, you know, forsook fishing. All right, they were fishing, you know, and it says they straightaway cast their nets and followed YAHAWSHI, you know, and it says, and YAHAWSHI said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of His glory, ye shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So, yeah, so the same way YAHAWSHI is going to be set up as a judge, He's going to set up judges as well to judge Israel. Okay, so you know that's going to be a part of the reward, as the Lord is going to magnify, magnify the elect. Okay, He's going to reward them, all right, for their labor and for their persistence. You know, and forsaking, you know. Verse 29, and everyone that hath forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Yeah, so even when you think about that in a worldly sense, you know, if someone asks you for $100 and you know they're like, hey, you know, I got this opportunity, you know, I'm gonna get paid so and so in about a week or a month or however long, and they say, you know, I'm gonna give you 100-fold, which would be like 10,000, you know, then you would be like, hell yeah, you know, that's a great return, you know. And that's really the best investment you could ever make, okay? You know, investing in the spirit. And of course, that's just a carnal example, but in the spirit, that's what we're doing, okay? We're laying up our treasures in heaven, which I'm going to get that. I'll get that real quick, actually. Matthew 6:19, lay up for yourselves treasures upon earth. Slakia, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Yeah. So our treasure is where? It's in the heaven, okay? Our treasure is in the spirit. You know, and that's why we're constantly building up our faith, forsaking more and more of the world, okay, unplugging from this wicked system, you know, and constantly trimming our ways, trimming and etching at that pride, and to be whole, okay, to be made righteous, okay, and the Lord is gonna pay us back for that, you know, because it says everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren or sister or father or mother, and we've forsaken our families, okay, you know, we've forsaken our wives and our children and our lands, you know, we've forsaken so many opportunities, you know, in the name for YAHAWSHI, okay, in the name of YAHAWSHI. You know, because at the end of the day, we can't let anything stand in the way between our relationship with YAHAWSHI. That's the most important thing. That's the most important bond that you can have, is your bond with the Heavenly Father and His Son. Okay? And that's the reason why we do this. Okay? That's, like I said, it's not only for the reward. Yeah, we do want the kingdom of heaven, but it's also for the love that we have for YAHAWSHI. You know, it says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Yeah, so everyone that's first in this world, okay, they're gonna be last, and vice versa, because we're last. Okay, we're last on the totem pole. We don't really have much. We're living paycheck to paycheck. You know, we're like I said, we've turned down a lot of opportunities to you know, make big bucks, and you know, brothers have turned down all types of things, man. You know, basically you know, put the world to the side, okay? And as a matter of fact, let's get that. This is 1 John. First John 2:15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Yeah, because, you know, we shouldn't love the world. You know, and I did a lesson on that as well recently. You know, but basically, this whole world is filth. Okay, so really, it's in our best interest to detach ourselves and to forsake these things. You know, it says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And that's why, you know, we just read how the first shall be last, because all these people are filled with the pride of life. They're filled with lust of the flesh. They're filled with the desires of the world, you know, wanting to be on top, wanting to be a billionaire, wanting to make it in this life. While us, on the contrary, we're okay with being on the bottom in this world. Okay, we're okay with you know, being low. Okay, being meek. The Lord said, "The meek shall inherit the earth." So with us being meek, okay, we've accepted that. Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So we know that this is not our rest. We know that this kingdom is not our time to shine. Okay. 2 Ezra 6:10 says how Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Yeah, because this is the so-called white man's heaven is the so-called black man's hell, and vice versa. Okay, so this is not our time to shine. You know, like HOI say, Zabak, they say we got next, and hey, we do got next, man. You know, and you know, when you're expecting when you were expecting the kingdom, you're not worried about what you don't have right now. Okay, because you know you're expecting You know, it's just like if uh, you're maybe 17 years old, and you know when you turn 18, you're gonna receive your father's inheritance, or you're gonna receive, you know, whatever. Then you don't care about what you don't have right now. You know, you're not thinking about what you don't have because you know that you're getting ready to receive something great. Okay, you're getting ready to come up on some great wealth, and that's what we're getting ready to do. We're getting ready to come up on great wealth that we really can't even imagine. You know, it's beyond our understanding, the magnitude of the wealth that we shall receive. Okay, and it's important to keep in mind why we're forsaking these things. We're forsaking it for YAHWSHI, and because we want to receive the kingdom. Okay, and because we just want to, you know, follow after His way, follow after the laws, and live righteous. Okay, live in peace. You know, because guess what? What happens if you don't forsake this world right now? If you were to, you know, chase the money, you're gonna be left unsatisfied. Okay, because it's not gonna profit you. All right. Now let's get Galatians 5:15. It says 5:16. Yeah, this I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. Right? So there you have it. We don't follow the flesh. Okay, we don't follow the ways of this world. Okay, we don't want or look for any type of riches. If Esau were to offer us, you know, $1 billion or whatever, guess what? We're gonna turn it down because this system is through. Why the hell would we take, you know, a large amount of money from Esau, from the so-called white man, when this society is on its way down? You know, we're not seeking any type of material gain or any of that. Okay, we just want for these prophecies to be fulfilled, so that we can get out of our captivity and that we can inherit the kingdom in the right, you know, the right way. Okay, because let's say we do get $1 billion. Let's say we get you know, a nice amount of money. First of all, the dollar is devaluing every day. Second of all, you know, like I said, this system is collapsing, and even more so, you're still considered to be a nigga in this society. All these dudes with money, at the end of the day, they still can get arrested. Okay, they can't have multiple women. Even these rich jakes, they can't have multiple women. They don't really have their own land. Okay, they don't have crops and livestock and you know, different resources. They still have to rely on the so-called white man to provide basic necessities, clothing. They don't have their own handmaids, okay, to stitch them clothing, and to, you know, and these are just examples of how, you know, we don't have these things, man. You know, no matter how much, no matter how much you think you might, or no matter how much you think this world might I guess be a comfort, there's never going to be any comfort. It's never going to be any comfort, and that's why really it's in our best interest to just follow this thing, follow it and ride it out, and stay on the side of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWSHI, okay, so that He can use us to edify and fulfill His will, okay, and reward us at the end. This is Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Yeah, so we're gonna receive a glory, you know, and that glory that we'll receive is not gonna be compared with what we're going through right now. All right, you know, these little tribulations that we're going through right now, you know, not paying bills, not being able to pay our bills, you know, like being short on money for everything. You know, losing our families, losing our cars, losing different things of that nature. Guess what? All those things that we lose, all those sufferings, it's gonna be well worth it for what we receive in return. Okay, and it's not even comparable, you know, because these things are what we're expecting. Okay, we're expecting for righteousness to be put back in place, and that is priceless. Okay, this truth and the spirit and wisdom and all these things that we've acquired spiritually is priceless. Scriptures say, Isaiah 55:1, come ye buy wine and milk without price. What does that mean? It's priceless, man. You can't acquire this thing, no matter how much. Even the richest man in the world, he can't buy wisdom. He can't buy the Spirit. You can't buy the Spirit. Okay, that's why what we have is much, much, much more valuable than what any of these people in the world have. And it's our duty to hold on to it tight and not let it go. Okay? Because, like I said, these things are key to our salvation. And when righteousness and peace is put on the earth, that's going to be priceless. Okay? We don't want the pleasures of this world. We don't want the temporary. The scriptures say all things of this world are temporal. Okay? And they vanish away. So this whole world is going to vanish and fade away. You know? And it's fading away before our very eyes. So it would be pointless for us to worry about right now and worry about, you know, trying to make it and do different things and, you know, be a successful this, be a successful that. No, that shouldn't be our focus. Our focus should really be to this ministry, okay? All right, to be a vessel, okay? All right, so Lord, when you were edified, I want to give all praises to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWSHI BAHASHAM ROKAKUDASH. Double honors to our elders and apostles, the great millstone, the water, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHWSHI, for giving me the spirit to edify. Shalom.